Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a video discussing the concepts of limits. So as you can see here, figure 1 provides visual representation of a mathematical concept of limits. So as the input of x, a value of x here on the horizontal axis, approaching a value of a here, the output value f of x approaches the value of L, as you can see here. So L here represents the limit of this function, whatever the shape of this function. So when we write the equation such as limit of a function in terms of x, as x approaches a will be equal to L, which is the value of y-axis here if you like, as the value of x approaches a, as shown in the green color here. So this notation indicates that the value of x approaches a from both direction, left and right, of the x equals to a, and the output value will approach the value of L, which therefore L here is the limit of that function. For example, that function is x squared minus 6x minus 7 over x minus 7. So we can first simplify this function into x minus 7 times x plus 1 over x minus 7, and x minus 7 get cancelled in the numerator and the denominators. Therefore, we only end up with function f of x equals to x plus 1, which is a straight lines function. Of course, the original function here says x minus 7, which means x cannot be equals to 7. That's the reason here x not equals to 7. So if we represent this into a graph, the function of x plus 1, it will be of course straight line, except that at x equals to 7 there is a discontinuity, which is a type of removable discontinuity, as you can see in the form of dot here. So just like the simplification of this function equals to x plus 7, as you can see previously, x plus 1. So this is the line representing x plus 1 with the discontinuity at x equals to 7 here. So what happened at x equals to 7 is completely different from what happened at points approaching or close to x equals to 7 from both left and right side. So the notation of a limit of a function as x approaches 7, in this case approaches the value of 8, which is L, limit. So this indicates that as the input x approaches 7 from both left and right, the output approaches the value of 8. The output can get as close to 8 as possible if the input is sufficiently close to 7. What happens x equals to 7? When x equals to 7, there is no corresponding output. So we write this at f equals to 7 does not exist. This notation indicates that 7 is not in the domain of the function, as we have seen in the graph with the removable discontinuity. We had already indicated this when we wrote the f of x equals to x plus 1 with x value not equals to 7. Notice that the limit of this function can exist even when the f of x is not defined at x equals to a. Much of our subsequent work will be determine the limit of a function as x approaching a value such as a, even though the output at x equals to a does not exist. So by definition, the limit of a function, a quantity L, is the limit of a function f of x as x approaches a value a, as the input value of x approaches a but do not equals to a, the corresponding output of f of x will get very close to L. So we can write this notation as limit of a function f of x as the value of x approaches a the limit value approaches L. I mentioned here about the left hand side approaching from the left and approaching from the right hand side. So for example, here in this function f of x equals to x plus 1 with x not equals to 7. So at x equals to 7, the value of f of x here is undefined, and as the value of x approaches 7, such as 6.999, 6.99, 6.9, and so on, from the left as well as from the right, such as 7.001, 7.01, 7.1, and so on, the value of f of x here is approaching value of 8 from the left and from the right. So visually, we can write the limit of a function f of x as x approaches 7 from the left, written here, equals to 8, and the value of the limit f of x as x approaches 7 from the right with 7 plus sign here, the value of the limit also equals to 8. So this can be represented using this diagram with the removable discontinuity or a hole at the value x equals to 7, but the limit value is approaching 8. So the left hand limit of a function f of x as x approaches a from the left is equals to L, is written as limit x approaches a negative of function x as a function f with respect to x, or as a function of x, equals to limit L. The value of f of x can get as close as to the limit L as we like by taking value of x sufficiently very close to a such that x less than a but x not equals to a. On the other hand, the right hand limit of a function f of x as x approaches a from the right is equals to L, and written as the limit f of x as x approaching a from the right, which is positive sign here. The limit will be equals to value of L, which is the value at the y-axis if you like. The value of f of x can get as close to the limit L as we like by taking value of x sufficiently close to a but greater than a. Both a and L are real numbers. So the two-sided limit of function as x approaches a is equals to L, that is written with the notation here, if and only if the limit of that function approaches from the left side, a negative, is equals to the limit of the function as x approaches a from the right, is written here. In other words, the left-hand limit of a function f of x as x approaches a is equal to the right-hand limit of the same function as x approaches a. If such a limit exists, we refer to the limit as two-sided limit. Otherwise, we say the limit does not exist.